I've been rambling a lot in these videos, have I? Well, to be fair, I do want Game Builder Garage to be completed once and for all. Don't worry, near the ending of the finales, I will be making bonus parts, because I'm going to be making some Bros Versus challenges, but I'm going to put those off for the time being to work on other shit. So, I will make bonus shit. I will make bonus shit of me making games for Bros Versus, so Bros Versus is a bit more fresher. But anyways, 4 is actually my position on the x-axis. Funny, odd world we live in. Let's do a quick settings check to be sure. Select object node on, check its settings. Yeah, the x-axis is 4. So we can close that. It certainly looks like when the car reaches the right object, I should be letting loose. But definitely hasn't happened, which means there's a problem in the programming. An easy way to detect a problem like this would be have the number node on, so we need a number object node on. Hello, DriveCrunch. Just connect me up to the output port of a node on whose numbers you want me to display. Which means that another node on isn't outputting a number we thought. If we check them one by one, we'll find the cause of the problem. First, let's see, where's the effect node on? Gets input from. Let's check the comparison node on input. Okay, so connect that, yep. And let's pop over to the screen to see it. See that 0 in the middle? That's the number that the comparison node on is outputting. Keep an eye on that number and move the car with Y. Oh, the number is at 0 even when the car crosses the finish line. Remember, you can hit retry if you want to check again. That 0 number is interesting. It means the comparison node isn't outputting a signal. Let's go to the programming screen. Everything okay? I was displaying a steady there the whole time. I was waiting for the signal, but nothing came. I'm mostly sure I didn't accidentally close my eyes. Nothing jumped out at me peculiar, so let's move on. Let's check the comparison node on. I'm setting... Well, will not change. Constant node on top, but it's definitely not going to change. So let's look at the sensor, okay. Oh, so you want to check that out? Okay, so we're going to disable that. So let's do that. Okay, the number is now 77. So this is the number that the location sensor node has been setting the comparison node on. So we can deduce that the comparison node is comparing this 0.77 to the 0 constant's been setting. And when the constant node on checks the number is bigger than the constant number 4, it's smaller than that, so the comparison node doesn't get a signal. So you know the drill. Keep an eye on that number when you hit the car with Y. Even when the car moves, the number stays at 0.7. Well, no matter where you go, make the car go, it's never going to reach 0. 4, right? So the problem is to do with the number 4 and the comparison node on. There's something odd about the location sensor node on's output. So let's go back to the programming screen. Was that helpful? It looks like I was pointing that the whole time. Yeah, right? So why is the numbers going off? Okay. X? Forgive me, but it's not your X port that's connected, it's your Y port. Oh, you're right! Well, it's my X port that's transmitting the car's left to right. So what I'm comparing isn't actually, but it's a vertical position, okay. Then the problem is clear. So you're saying the connection was made by the wrong port. That's an easy fix. It's easily fixed, so we can take that off, put that there, get rid of this one. Connecting up my export should solve the problem. There, that should do it. Let's check over to the game screen. Now it's displayed a minus number. Put the Y to the metal. The number's going up. And when it hit 4, the party popper went off. Let's relive our triumph. Just hit retry. Yep, looks like we squashed that bug flat. When you're satisfied, let's head back to the programming screen. Well, how was that for going out with a bang? The lesson is to always check which port your connections are linked to. Even simple things can cause tricky problems. Do you understand how to use the number object node on to help with your debug? Just hook me up to whatever input you want to check on, and I'll show you the numbers on the game screen. And when you aren't getting the results you want, don't sweat it. Take it slow and easy, node on by node on. Do that and you'll always be able to pinpoint the source of the problem. You know what they say, right? Haste makes paste, and paste won't help you make a game. Wait. No, that makes no sense. Haste makes waste. I don't know where I got paste from. Too hasty, I guess. I think that's all you're going to learn for now. Vroom vroom, come back soon. Alright, nice. We were able to learn from that lesson. Sick. Just taking a sip of more water, because I know this is going to be a long session. We're already at like 3 o'clock, so let's put the pedal to the damn metal. Hey, Dry Crunch! Last time we made a self-driving car, and it was amazing! You'll be racing against the very artificial intelligence that you designed. How exciting is that? Today we're going to be raising the suspense at the start of the lane. We do that by implementing a countdown sequence. Do the program screen. On your marks, get set. Go, go, go! We want to count down. We want the countdown to start when the game begins. That means we'll need a node on that tells us when the game is starting. For this, we have the on start node on. Call input stat change on start. Hey ya! I'm on start node on, and I'll tell you when the game starts. Yay! You can handle the rest. The onStart node on only ever outputs a signal when the game has begun. After that, their job's pretty much done. They live for the one moment, nothing else matters, but they're happy with that, so good for them. But now I'm bored! Let's call an effect node on for the cooldown effect. I'm up, I'm awake. Clean out your earwax, because I've got a little countdown joke for you. Picture this. Big day. Massive rocket on the launch pad. All systems go. Pilot's on her coffee break. She asks the control room, "Say, what time's the launch again?" Several voices answer together. 10. Panic's voice on the loudspeaker. "What? We've started? Oh no." 9. 8. 7. Get it? Because she was just asking about the time. Oh, I can't. Anyway, if we connect the on start node on to the effect node on, we can get the countdown to start as soon as the game does. But maybe it's a little too sudden to have the countdown from get-go. Let's use a timer node on to give us a quick breather before the countdown starts for real. So call up timer node on and drop in the blue frame. Excuse me, you can't just call me without an appointment. For starters, I need time to mentally prepare. Exactly, the player needs some time to mentally prepare, which is why we need timer node on's excellent timekeeping. Really know how to twist my arm. Would you please connect onStart to the timer node on? Yep, connect them to the effect thing. And let's see if that worked. Well, the countdown was counting alright, but did you notice the problem? Our opponent didn't even wait, it just tore down the effect. And no one's going to wait for us because we programmed an effect. Let's make sure the car doesn't drive off during the countdown sequence. So we need to make the start move forward. The effect node on has 3-second count on it. So we should have a 3-second pause here too. Call up a timer node on. input in the blue frame. Opening up the settings. For the outputs, after many seconds, do 3. Good, close the settings. Mind linking those two together? Yep. We can have a flag node to remember when the countdown begins. So we need to call flag node on here. Right here. Put that to the on port. Wait me when the countdown's over. We'll be using the flag node as output things actually. So we need a wormhole entrance and a wormhole so we're going to put the wormhole entrance here. Connect it here. Open up the wormhole settings. Identity to C. Close the settings. This is entrance C, over. Ready and waiting for end of operation countdown. Over. And we will handle that in the next video. See you guys then. Peace, stay crispy. Bye, guys.